Yo, what's up boys? So in today's video we're gonna be playing some ranks again. In this case we're on 1327 Elo, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so we're playing against Kaneki from America, we're playing no move. We have 2024 copyright with shitcam, and yeah, this looks clearly like India. The way that people are dressing as well and how they look. I will say more south. Maybe not so deep in the south, but definitely somewhere coastal. I'm gonna go yeah, I hedged like this. And it was just full northeast, like we completely flagged it. Okay, so now we're clearly in Europe. We even have the plates. I got like an Italian vibe at first, but I don't think it is. Strala. Didn't seem Strala. I don't know if that's something I should know right now. Have some tile roofs. Have some yellow. I think I'm just gonna go somewhere near Italy, like Slovenia or Croatia. I'm not really sure. Okay, it was actually Croatia, yeah. I just was getting like Italian vibes, but I just knew it was not Italy and I couldn't recognize the language, so I don't know. Yeah, Slovenia makes zero sense because it will be more humid probably. But okay, so we have some English here. We have 2025 copyright with small cam. I will say just because of that we should be in South Africa. These mountains maybe remind me to Lesotho, I will say. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's more south. Okay. It was actually near Swatini, not Lesotho. Maybe the mountains were more Swatini vibes than Lesotho ones. But that's fine. Okay, so in this case we have India again with this shitcam and the way it looks and the way the houses have their architecture and yeah, the pole and everything. Even if we cannot see the pole top, we can tell this is an Indian pole. I don't see the line on top of the language, but I don't know if I'm getting baited. I'm going a little bit south. Okay, it was full south actually. Round 5. Okay, so we are in the nowhere basically. We have some tile roofs, some banana plantations I will say. The sun is on the north. Our car is unexistent, but I think the blur is blue. My first thought will be Brazil. Those houses don't vibe Brazilian at all with those roofs. I think I'm just gonna go with my first thought. Don't really know where though. Okay, it was actually Brazil, but full south. Well, at least we got the country. He probably put Thailand, I will say. Yeah. I mean, it looked like Thailand in a way, I will say. Okay, so for this next round, we have some Malaysian flag, I will say. We cannot read the language, but maybe it feels Latin. Script. We're driving on the left side of the road, I will say. So yeah, we just go Malaysia in this round. Is it ever Borneo? It's really mountainous, like extremely. I'm gonna go Borneo to be fair. Maybe more north. Yeah, Sabah. Okay, that makes sense. I think it's way more mountainous here than it is in Sarawak, but yeah, I was just like pressure, so I couldn't think much. But I think I will have gone Sabah. Okay, so what do we have here? We have yellow line in the middle. I think that border was Vietnamese. 2025. I mean, that could check out for Vietnam. This house also looks odd, like the architecture is probably like Chinese kinda. We have holy poles as well, and we have a thick yellow line. Like this must be Vietnam because of all those things I mentioned. I don't know what I'm vibing here. We have some mountains. Like this architecture is really not like Cambodian style, you get me? So maybe it's just like north. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go here. Okay, it was just north. Nice. It was not that north, but it was north. It was enough to win. GG. Okay, so we're heading into the next game against Kaneki. And we have NMP set in this case. We have 2024 shitcam looking like this. I will say we're clearly in India. I don't think it's something else. And what can we see? Looks really humid. Like I will commit something like this, but I don't want to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna just stay. It was just north. Okay, I think the vibe here wasn't that terrible because like I really felt north. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some long palms. We have a pool that is really dark. I don't know if that means something. I think I associate these palms with like Indonesian, especially Sulawesi, but okay, it was actually Philippines. That was my second thought, but we couldn't tell really the direction of the road and anything, so it was hard. Okay, so we have double yellow line. We have a blur on the car. This might be maybe obvious, but not for me. 2025, maybe it's just a small cam. I can only think about Brazil in this round with the double yellow line. Okay, it was just Costa Rica. Okay, so the blur was the Costa Rica car. Again, not really good at cars. I just didn't know there were like double yellow line anyways, so it was kinda confusing. I guess that blur is just pickup truck blur. Okay, so we have the sun on the north, we have double yellow line again. What am I considering here? I'm thinking it might be Chile. We have some good poles, which I think they do have. I don't know if this can be ever Bolivia. What is, like the quality camera is too good, maybe it's just not Bolivia, yeah. And near Santiago maybe. It was actually Peru, okay. Okay, so what is this round? What is this round? I mean, first of all, with this blue rooftop, I get like Asian vibes, 100%. Usually I consider this asphalt like Philippines or Thailand, and I don't think this is Thailand at all, so yeah, I'm just thinking it's Philippines. I would like to tell which direction are we driving at, but I'm just gonna go Philippines. I think it's Philippines. Also, this post look Philippines maybe. Okay, nice. Didn't know where, so good catch there. We move to the next round, round 6. Okay, so we have an antenna, like pretty Asian, I will say, like the houses as well. I will say the antenna is looking a little bit to the south, so we should be like more up in the hemisphere. We have big mountains on the west. I will say with the spawns again, I feel like they are really like Sulawesi. What if it's Sumatra? Yeah, I'm just going Sulawesi, I'm gonna be confident. It was just Sumatra North, right? Okay. We just got cooked, man. Okay, so we're back again against Kaneki. This is the third time we play against him. We're driving on the right side of the road, and we have this blur. 2016, Kyrgyzstan. Maybe south is weird, I don't know. Okay, it was actually Kyrgyzstan. I should have gone south, I was literally on the 5k almost, but it's fine. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some moss, kinda in the rocks. We have like exposed rocks. It's just extremely insane, to be honest. Look at that light there, it looks really beautiful. My first thought could have been Norway. The water is on the west. I'm considering also Faroe Islands or something, but I think it's too mountainous, and yeah, the way these rocks are exposed. I'm gonna go really north. It was just Faroe Islands. You know, it could get this tall in Faroe Islands. Maybe the architecture was not so Norwish, but I couldn't really tell from this distance. Okay, now we're in Russia, I will say, with this poles here and the white plate, and also we can see here that it's painted black under the sign, so it should be Russia. The thing is, we're in Russia. We can see some mountains on the west side. I know there's a huge like mountain range in Perm, like in this is called the Ural mountain range as far as I know. And then we have obviously mountains on the east and stuff. Should I commit, like these are poplar trees as far as I remember. This was mostly found in the south of Russia. Okay, it was actually there? Oh no, it was Kazakhstan, that's crazy. I mean, at least we were in the correct latitude, I will say. We both thought the same. Okay, 2021. There's some big mountains here in the south. We're driving on the left side of the road, I will say. I don't know if this is the Sarawak pole or the Thailand pole, but I think it's the Sarawak one, to be honest. Also, the play looks like Malaysian, so I'm going somewhere here. What? Oh, he went Chile, he flagged this. Okay, we take those. 4,000 damage for him. Okay, he's wondering why we guessed Sarawak, but... Okay, I have no idea about this one. Yeah, probably the sun is on the north. 2025. Can it ever be like Namibia or something? I guess the shops look kinda African, I don't know. Okay, it was actually South Africa, not bad. GG's? He went United States, that's kinda random. Okay, so we're gonna be playing one last duel. In this case, we're facing not a cat from India. We're playing an empty set once again. We have 2025 copyright. This one looks like north. We have a huge blur here. I'm always having confusions if this is like pickup truck blur, which I think in this case it might be. I don't know if I have some other consideration more than that. I think just not so north, not so south, it's kinda mid. Maybe a little bit more north actually. Okay, he flagged it, and I confused again the small cam blur with the pickup truck blur. You definitely have to look this up, I must do it. Okay, so in this case we have 2024 copyright. These mountains are really interesting. My first thought was like Africa again. I think this is like a directional sign, African directional sign as well, but yellow and black. I'm not really sure about this, man, but I think I just have to go. Oh shit, okay. I'm fucking throwing. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the weird blur once again, but it's 2025 this time. I'm sure it's a small camp. This is some gravel road, some green kinda fields. I will think this is just like some Baltic, but do they have small camp? I think I'm just gonna go anyways. I'm not gonna be thinking much about that. Was this Canada? Oh my god, that's crazy. We both went Baltics. Okay, so this is Australia, that I can tell for sure. This road is kinda pinky, and we have like some Malay style trees, so I'm definitely thinking like South Australia here. What else can it be? I don't think this is West Australia, as the sand usually will look more red. Have some shrubs. I don't think we're so far from the coast. Like my first thought would be somewhere here, maybe with the pinky road more here. The road is going east, southeast, which doesn't make much sense with the road I am at. Maybe I'm going here. Yeah, it was Ada Peninsula, yeah, but it was just the side. Okay, so I don't recognize this boulder, which is probably a problem. We have here some cactuars. We have here some, I don't know if it's concrete pole. The sun is probably on the north, to be honest, based on the fact that we have this shadow here. So in the case we will be on the south hemisphere. Where the hell are we? 2025 copyright. Is this just South Africa, man? I'm throwing, I think. Oh my god, it's Chile. That was my thought, to be honest, but I'm getting so confused with copyrights and cameras. Like, it's kinda crazy. I think it's just the Guatemala car, I'm not thinking much. What is the copyright though? It's from Guatemala. Okay, it was, oh my god, I was actually in the 5k, that's kinda insane. This pole is in Russia, but I think obviously this water is not Russian. And this looks like Baltics. If this is orange, I will go Lithuania, but I don't know if it is. I think it's just Lithuanian bollard, hopefully. Okay, nice. Oh my god, this is hard. My first impression is Greece, and then we have 2025, so definitely we have to consider Cyprus. Which is the side that we're driving at? I cannot really tell. There's no signs, no anything. I think we're just in some island. What is he doing going to Australia? What the fuck? Okay, GG's. We take those. Not the best game, but it was good. Okay guys, so I'm gonna leave the video here. I know it was not the best dual cycle play, but yeah, I hope you everyone liked it anyways. And yeah, we'll see each other soon. Bye bye.